What's up, guys? It's Brian from HASHWAREHUB. It's about 12:50 Eastern Time, December 29th, and we're coming to you with a brand new trading video. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get all of our information directly in your inbox. We make several videos throughout the day specifically about trading, and we do other videos about cryptos as well. So, yeah, go ahead and subscribe. So we're going to be going on into three different currencies right here, cryptocurrencies right here: Cardano, Ripple, and IOTA. And we had made a video specifically right here on this big down day. This is a daily chart. I think the data is coming from CoinMarketCap, specifically for this cryptocurrency. We had made some other videos as well in the past too. And you know what I want to kind of get into here is the blue line, the Cayenne line. This line is a line of hidden support. It is very telling. It is predictive. There's very few things that people use in the market that are predictive. Stochastics are not predictive. RSI is not predictive. You know, MACD is not predictive. This is predictive. Now, look at this. Days before the market had come down to meet the blue line was showing 35 cents. I mean, this is super helpful information. And we were saying, take profits, take profits, take profits, because we knew that the price was eventually going to come down to the blue line. Now, the blue line does move up if the price does move up. However, the price has been moving up so much, it's been away for the blue line for so much that eventually the blue line doesn't move up anymore. The price comes down to the blue line. So then that's exactly what happened here. And the market kind of has been skipping along here along the blue line. You know, I mean, it's invaluable information. Specifically also as well, I mean, the D trend right here peaked right here. Okay, we didn't know it was falling off here until like a few days later. But even a few days later, we're like, you know, this thing is you know, the market's kind of staying at the same level and the D trend continues to come down. You know, we were a little skittish about what's going on in the market. Not only that, we knew that the sign indicator is at all-time highs and it started crossing down. Okay, so, you know, take profits. That's why we're always like, take profits, take profits, take profits. And even without all this information here, if you had no indicators, and that's sometimes a great way if you're new to charting, new to trading and charting, it's sometimes a great way to go ahead and just look at the data, take out all the indicators completely, and just say, if I look at a new day's piece of information, what would I do? You need to be able to read the chart intimately before you start messing it up with all these indicators, and it just gets really noisy. It can get very noisy, and you can just have too many indicators. I would not put on any more indicators on a chart than this. This is almost already too much. But you know, I have over 10 years of experience trading professionally on Wall Street, all sorts of different types of instruments. So, you know, I can synthesize all of this information. I know what to do with it. So if you're new to this, you know, just take this in dribs and drabs, little thumbtacks full of this information and process it, learn it. Okay, sleep on it. Take sips of it, and so you don't get overwhelmed with it. So yeah, I mean, specifically right here, I mean, still the trend strength indicator is saying it's super bullish. You know, MACD is kind of crossed down below, and you know, the sign indicator is kind of saying that there's kind of making a low right here. Sign indicator isn't so great on the daily data because daily data doesn't tend to be cyclical. It tends to be more trend-like. So, you know, we take it with a grain of salt. Also, before I said MACD is not predictive. The normal MACD is not predictive. Our MACD is predictive. We make it predictive. That's our proprietary algorithms that make it predictive. And you can see that it has a lot of this same information in it. The MACD has a lot of the same information in it that the D trend has in it. Okay? That's one of the ways that we are able to make it predictive. And so yeah, I mean, this is Cardano. I mean, and not really much more to say about this other than the fact that this 35 cent level is a level that needs to be held. It can't really be pierced through too greatly and held below the blue line. Otherwise, that's going to indicate a change in trend, or at least it could be a temporary change in trend, or it could be a permanent change in trend as far as near term or even long term is considered. So that's Cardano. Next, let's take a look at IOTA. IOTA. Same thing here, guys. Same thing. Blue line is super predictive. I mean, even before, let's see, two days before this downtrend, the blue line is saying, hey, $3.50 is a level. It's a hidden support level. Take a look at it. Trend strength indicator came off the day before. And the D trend's has been going down for days. I would almost say this is like 3/4 of a month. Okay, it's been going down while kind of the market's been kind of going sideways to up. You know, huge telling signal that eventually that there is the correction, you know, in the works. And look at this. I mean, the price has bumped up and down all over the Cayenne line. You know, I'm going to start calling it just Cayenne line, not even blue line anymore, Cayenne line. So, because that's truly the color. So, yeah, I mean, it's gone above it, below it, above it, below it, above it, below it. Now, what's a good thing as far as a bullish thing is concerned is that the blue line is still there. You know, sometimes the blue line disappears when it sees stuff like this. So, you know, if the blue line is still there, it's still kind of showing a little bit of a bullish trend, that it believes that that the market's still going to hold it. When the blue line disappears, it's like, nah, there's no really support right now. I'm not really sure where the support even should be, so it doesn't even show it anymore. So, you know, what also looks a little bit bullish is the fact that, you know, the trend strength indicator stopped. You know, we like it to kind of go all the way down. But it's actually stopped, and it's almost looked like it's almost reverting here. So it's not saying go out and buy, but, you know, it may be temporarily halted, or it may be an indication of change in trend. We don't know. We need more information. Okay, this is not enough information to go ahead and make a buy you know, trade on to purchase some more. However, like we've been saying, you know, all throughout here, de-risk your trade. De-risk your trade. I mean, how much better would you have liked to get out of, you know, a price of $4.50 versus where it is right now, about $3.50? That's $1. It is a whole dollar. That's 25, you know, percent at least from kind of where the price was, where it came down. I mean, 25% is a lot of money. If you put 10 grand into this, I mean, that's a lot of money. And even if you put $1,000, you know, in it, it's a lot of money. So you really need to look at it in that basis. Even if you bought it down here, you know, people are like, oh, I bought it when it was 50 cents. Yeah, okay, great. Do you still want to lose 25%? I don't think so. I don't want to lose 25%, because if I lose 25%, then I have 25% less to go ahead and put into the next trade. And that's how compounding works. It's the most powerful force in nature. Definitely on Wall Street, definitely in trading, the most powerful force. So, you know, the sine wave indicator is, you know, indicating that it's going to be coming up here. You know, if the market doesn't come up and follow this sine wave indicator up, it could be an indication that, hey, when this sine wave indicator tops, the market's really going to just, you know, go down, specifically on IOTA. Hate me for it, but that's all I see right now coming out of the charts right now. So next, let's take a look at Ripple. Ripple is a completely different animal. And we made a video here, and we made videos during these days here. Take some profits. You know, you say, oh, okay, I didn't take some profits. Why should I, you know, why should I go ahead and listen to you? You know, I could have taken profits at like 70 cents. Whoop-de-doo. It's like 2 times that right now. Okay, but you know something? It could come back down to come back to 70 cents while you sleep. You know, in the blink of an eye, these things crash. Like literally, as fast as they go up, they go down 10 times faster. And it's like trying to catch a falling knife. And then what happens? The thing's at 70 cents and you're like, wow, do I feel foolish? I should have sold some. So, hey, you don't want to heed the warning, then go ahead, go about it, do it your way. This is what has worked for me, and works for some of the best portfolio managers and hedge fund managers that are out there. Is going about it doing the way that I do it. So, yeah, the blue line is right here. Let's call this 65 cents, and you know, the blue line may tick up again if the market continues to rise up, or the market continues to go sideways. The blue line may tick up again a little bit. And we'll let you know if that happens. If that does not happen, if the market kind of comes down, if we have a big down day, this blue line is pretty much going to stay right where it is. And that's not a great thing, because that means that the market's going to come to the blue line. The blue line is not going to come to the market. The blue line does not go to the market. The market goes to the blue line. Didn't I say I was going to call it Cayenne? Yeah, okay, the Cayenne line. So, anyway, trend strength said is saying that it's still super bullish. Okay, that's cool. The trend has been kind of coming off for some time. It looks like possibly it may be trying to rise up a bit here. We're going to have to see what's going on. You know, MACD is still super bullish, and you know, the sun indicator is kind of, you know, flip-flopping around here. As I had mentioned prior, and I'll mention it again here, sun indicator is not so great when it comes to daily data. Reason being, daily data tends to trade and more in trends, not so cyclical like. And sign indicator, if you know anything from sign indicators from grade school, they're cyclical. It's as simple as that. So yeah, I mean, let's kind of see what happens. If the sign indicator tends to turn south again, you know, maybe the market here may go south again. I'm not so sure. So let's see. You know, this is kind of not a place to buy. Definitely a place to take some profits. And that's really all I can really recommend from here. So with that said, you know, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Any questions at all, totally just leave us a comment below, or you can email us, smoke signals, homing pigeons, whatever you like. Happy trading. Speak.